Hello and good morning to you. This is Cliff Graves from Trainwell Boxing. I wanted to give you an update on HTTPS and the lengths we are going to ensure that we lessen in every way possible the risk of some horrible, nasty little bastard of a scamster trying to get in and scupper things up. I had a long chat with my web designer about this, and I'm actually reading it off from a mobile phone. You know how sometimes the battery's on this, so bear with me. Here's what he said at 10 o'clock, I might add, last night on a Friday evening. This is how committed we are to you. Evening, Cliff. Yes, your website is secure and uses the HTTPS protocol. As part of your hosting package, you have an SSL certificate installed. And this is what is required to secure your website. Use HTTPS and display the padlock in the browser. Remember I talked about that padlock. An SSL certificate is essential for keeping your website and your users, that's you lot listening, my customers, our customers, secure through HTTPS protocol and keeps your website safe from unauthorized access. An SSL certificate is a small data file that digitally binds a cryptographic key to an organization's details. When installed on a web server, it activates a padlock icon next to the browser address bar, and the HTTPS protocol, which ensures a secure connection between a website's server and user's browser. Historically, an SSL was used to secure credit card transactions, data transfer, and logins, but it is now an essential requirement for all websites and is being enforced by the likes of Google and Bing. Now, with the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, it is even more important to be responsible for keeping your website secure. Websites with an SSL certificate are also now favored by search engines when determining search engines when determining page rankings. More importantly, and the real reason behind this ranking decision, search engines will now mark all pages served over non-encrypted HTTP protocol as not secure because of concerns about the threats a website without SSL poses to people using the internet. They therefore require all websites to have an SSL so users are protected. Thanks, Andy. Now, there you are. The proof is in the pudding. Trainwell Boxing will go to absolute the ends of the earth to ensure you, our customers, are protected. You're the ones that are paying your hard-earned shekels out for our merch. We have a duty. We have a duty. And you know, gone are the days where these horrible scamster little creeps can go and scurry like insects underneath their stones from whence they came, because they might well be intelligent and clever, but from a devious, scheming perspective. Is that the way individuals earn their money and pay their mortgages and pay their bills and pay for their food? By scamming everybody in sight that they can possibly do, vulnerable people. Think of it this way. You might be a parent, you might have grandparents, okay? Or you might even be a grandparent. But let's take it from the fact that you've got an elderly parent. Would you want your vulnerable elderly parent or parents ripped off by some little creep of an insect that scammed them out of a load of money? You could be the toughest hombre in town, but you've still got morals, haven't you? You've still got morals. That's the thing. What morals have you got? What morals do you expect? Do you expect some little lowlife to just thieve from your grandmother's bank account, for example? This is why Trainwell Boxing feel we have to be 120% transparent. I can't give you my home address. I think you understand why. I just don't think that there's everyone out there that would understand that at 9:30, 10 o'clock on a Saturday evening, it would not be permissible for a caller to knock on the door of my home. But through the right channels, most definitely, they do have all that type of information. We have said to you before, we have to pay an annual fee to the Information Commissioner's Office, the ICO, okay, for if you email us in, for example, say on test, our program test, Trainwell Extreme Strength Training, that kind of like means that, you know, we do have your email, but not in sinister ways or anything like that. I assure you of that. But what I'm saying to you is talking to you very openly. We don't hide under a bushel. We're not shrinking violets. We say, here we are. This is us. This is us, Trainwell Boxing. We'd love you to be our customer. We will conduct ourselves with the utmost integrity and professionalism. Now, the videos, the audios that we produce, I like them gravelly. I like them gravelly. If you came on and said, it really is bad, then we'd get a studio, we'd get proper lighting, we'd get proper cameras, we'd get an auto cue, all of that. But the message is still the same. One of honesty and integrity and professionalism, underpinned by total transparency. And I'm not sure whether there are many other sports apparel companies, all legit and all good, to be honest with you. You can't say that they're bad, can you? You can't diss your competitors. We believe we go the extra mile on the online transparency bit, that we are the fairest in the business. And I hope sincerely that you have gleaned much from these last 4. You'll look at Be Wise, Very Wise, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and now this production, that you have got enough information there to look. If you don't order anything off us, okay, all right, that's fine. If I have helped you, then I've done my job as a decent, law-abiding human being. I have done my job. Okay, so please have a listen to these productions, because there are golden nuggets of advice and information in there that when you listen to them, you'll find out where they've come from. Okay, so enough said. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll speak again soon. Bye for now.